Hey, what's up, guys? If you had a chance to watch my most recent episode, you know that it covered some of the more basic concepts of cryptocurrencies and the criteria for how they're valued, or for how their value is assessed. Um, if you didn't watch episode one, you really should go back and give it a watch and a thumbs up because it's only about 5 minutes, and I think it will help to some degree if you're not up to speed on just those basics. Um, it's not a full depth video, but it lightly covers the basics of assessing the fundamentals of a cryptocurrency. Um, One thing I didn't mention in the last video that came to me later was before you before you buy any crypto, you really should be reading the white paper. Okay, I'm gonna put air quotes when I say white paper because a lot of people don't know what that is. So we're gonna lock that in here, white paper. Maybe I'll put an edit in right here. Um, the white paper typically will give the company's uh, mission statement and um, in detail usually will outline their long and short term objectives, important projected dates. These periodic releases of information often have a measurable effect on the crypto markets. Um, Rather or not that information has a negative or positive effect is dependent on the nature of the information released. Um, Now that I touched on that, let's get down to the list of cryptocurrencies I would recommend investing in 2021 and why. Matter of fact, it was going to be a list, but it's not going to be a list today. I'm going to give you one of my absolutely most favorites because a video of 10 of my favorites and why would be like 5 hours long. So I'm just gonna make a video for each one of my picks that I would recommend. Again, I'm not a professional financial advisor, um, but I do make my own moves. I don't use a broker, and I do pretty well. But so let me just get right into it then. So um, the first one I really want to show you guys is called Cardano. Okay. If you're gonna find it on Coinbase or something, you can put in Cardano or you can type in ADA. Um, Cardano is named after a 19th century mathematician, Ada Lovelace. Um, but Cardano is a blockchain platform built on proof of stake consensus. That's their protocol, proof of stake protocol. Theirs is called Ouroboros. Um, this basically is something that their protocol validates transactions without high energy costs. So that's one thing I found very valuable there. Um, you have a lot of these cryptocurrency influencers out there, people betting against crypto and shorting them, and people promoting them. Um, Generally, I kind of follow the promoter because they kind of know, um, what the market is requiring. Um, so um, this Ouroboros protocol they have basically, yeah, it's really sustainable in my opinion. So this was one of the reasons I said, you know what, this looks like a good pick. Its program language is called Haskell. This is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. Um, some other things to note, other reasons why I picked this up. So for those of you who are following along, trying to figure out where are we trying to find the value in these things. So right now, Cardano's market cap is about right around $60 billion, with a daily trading volume of 9.4 billion. It's also rated number 4 on Coinbase trading platform, which is, if I'm not mistaken, is number 1 in the USA. Um, so what does this tell me? The first thing I see here is the proof of stake consensus protocol. In my opinion, today this is the preferred protocol, literally the leading edge in cryptocurrency capabilities in terms of network security and transaction success. In my opinion, security should be placed high in the pyramid of values when determining like a relative value to a compared crypto. For example, from what I'm hearing today, this is only one of multiple coins better, faster, safer, and cheaper to integrate into a global currency for mass adoption. The fact that this is rated number 4 on Coinbase tells me there's a lot of investor sentiment, a lot of good investor sentiment, and essentially it's sitting at number 4. You're just about as trusted as you really can be. I mean, you can move up 3 or 4 spots, but I mean, if you make it into the top 5, this is essentially, you know, a tie for first place, in my opinion. Um, Obviously, they draw the line, at market cap and who's which cryptocurrency are people spending more money on because they're finding the value there. And right now, that answer is, it would appear to be Bitcoin, but it shouldn't be. So, you got Cardano number 4 on Coinbase with super secure, super fast, super effective transaction speeds, and I've been through all the white paper, looked at all their partnering companies. I'm really struggling to find any issues with their program, and I personally see the Cardano project as very likely to succeed. So I definitely would recommend this if I were a financial advisor. Yes, I would, but I'm not. The last time, this time last year, it was at 5 cents per coin, and today it trades for about $2, and it's seen highs up to 2.49. This is one of my favorites for me. I mean, it just looks really valuable long term, really quite promising, and probable in my own assessment. Um, so I know everyone likes to see the chart, so I'll show that here before the video's over, and just let everyone see what those gains look like on the chart. For you math lovers out there who've already done the math, you probably already know that the $2 value divided by the 5 cents per share is 40 times your investment in a year. And there are cryptos that comparably have done better, but Cardano is definitely one I'd bet on. Now, I can't tell you when to jump in or how much to invest, but don't invest money that you will be eager to pull out in a month, right? If you can't afford to hold if you need to, then you can't afford to play the game, and that's just the way it is. Now, I don't mean you need a lot of money to play. I mean, it needs to be a safe amount, and consider DCAing in so you're not susceptible to all the volatility of the market. Meaning you're just making a regular scheduled, like a reoccurring investment. Could be daily, weekly, monthly, but this way you protect yourself from exposure to volatility while still getting your investment in there to start working for you. That acronym was DCA, is dollar cost averaging in. And like I said, just reoccurring, regularly scheduled investments will get you in there. It'll slowly get your investment in there without just jumping into all the volatility of all that exposure of your money. Essentially, you buy in whenever you want. Some people try to time the dip, but in a like, for example, in a bullish run, it could be sometimes difficult to actually get a substantial dip where you feel like that was a good discount to buy in, because on a bullish run you're just going to see a lot of climbs. But yeah, essentially whenever you want, you buy in, but of course try to buy in at the best price you think you can get for at least the short term, the near short future. If you can't afford to wait, or you just want to get in, you're gonna have to just get in. But you can Google. There's I can go on about that. There's other ways to get in there without exposing yourself to all that risk. I could get further into Cardano and the creator and the community, but I got to leave some reading left behind for you guys. Otherwise, you'd not be doing your own research, and I'd actually be doing an injustice to the community, the trading community. So, look, the whole point of this channel is just to inspire confidence, confidence and trust, and to bring awareness into the cryptocurrency marketplace, right? So, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you like this pick, Cardano, ADA, Ada Lovelace, whatever you want to call it. This was really one of my favorites. Top 3. I'll put that much on it. Top 3, I'll put that much respect on its name. Cardano is probably going for that #1 spot because Bitcoin is just lacking in a lot of the analytics. And people are starting to pay attention now. So, you know, if you did like the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share it so people can save money and make good informed investments for themselves and own their futures and hopefully become financially successful as well if they're not already. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.